Hey, everybody, welcome back and Happy New Year. Happy 2019. So, first thing I want to do is just say thank you so much for watching these videos. I've only had this channel for a short period of time now. We already have over 100 people. There's 100 something people watching these videos and subscribe to this channel. And I think that is really, really, really cool. And I just want to say I appreciate you. Thanks. Thanks for watching. It's really neat. So everybody always talks about setting goals and resolving to do things around the new year. And I know it's a bit cliche, but it's a good time to sort of reevaluate things. So I wanted to take a couple minutes and talk about goal setting and a really, really dead simple thing that I found that you can do to help you stick to your goals. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go jump over to my main screen. I'm going to go pull up the Edge browser real quick. And again, I don't normally use the Edge browser, but if I'm in Firefox or something like that, I might have a bookmark for online banking or something like that. And so, you guys are people on the internet. Probably not a good idea to show that kind of stuff to you. So, the first thing we're going to do is look at uh, coming up with a goal, right? So, if this is the first time you're trying to systematically set goals and try to achieve them, and sort of not just like a generic general kind of way of like, oh, I want to have something, or I want to kind of just generally kind of achieve something, you want to do it in a sort of a measurable way. um, there's something called SMART goals, and this is not necessarily something that I specifically adhere to myself. But here, if we go click on this, this is pretty simple. So it's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and then time based. So the idea is a goal shouldn't be something like I want to lose weight, right? It should be I want to lose 8 pounds over the course of this particular amount of time. It's measurable. You can see how much weight you've actually lost. You can see how close you are to your goal. It's not just something nebulous like I want to be happy, or I want to, you know, whatever it is, right? It's you don't want to have this be a sort of a nebulous kind of general kind of goal. You want this to be specific, targeted, and you want it to be something that you can achieve. So, if you set a goal like I want to be the president of the United States. Well, that's cool and all, but you're not going to do that in 2019, right? It's not an election year, first off, and second of all, you know, unless you're already in the politics game, probably not going to be achievable for you, right? Relevant, right? Is this relevant to the sort of stuff that you're trying to do to make your life better, right? So, if all of your goals are, towards being in the next Olympics, well, becoming the president of the United States is probably not relevant towards that overarching kind of thing, the target that you're trying to achieve. And then time based, you give yourself a particular amount of time to do that. So I'm not going to talk about this kind of goal setting. That's not going to be the focus of this video. What I'm going to go do is just show you a really quick, I hate to use the term life hack, but life hack, I guess. Really simple thing you can go do to sort of make achieving goals be a little bit easier. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go to sheets.google.com, and you can do this with whatever. I already sort of created one of these over here before, but let me go blow that away. So move that to the trash. I'm going to go create a new one. And what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go call this 2019 goals. Right? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the A column, and I'm going to go ahead and put in my goals. I'm going to go skip the first line because that's going to be for our date. And then what I'm going to go do is I'm going to have my goals for 2019 in here. So the first one will be destroy my enemies. Second goal will be to see them driven before me. And lastly, of course, is to hear the lamentations of their women. So those are obviously what is best in life. So we'll have those as our example goals. You pick your own. And then what we're going to go do is basically each one of these, right, separate columns now can be the date. So we can just go ahead and say, there's usually a little insert date thing, but we can go do equal now. Let's see if it works like Excel. Boom. Okay, cool. So now we have today's date, and I can go ahead and say, this is the thing that I did. And it allows you to go track your progress towards your goal. So for me, basically what I do is I want to do one thing towards a goal every day. So that's the way that I approach this. It's going to be, just whatever it is. So you can come up with a to-do list and you just pick whatever it is off of the list and you do something. If you do more than one thing, awesome. But you do a minimum of one thing. Right? Pretty easy. So that's the first piece of this. The second piece, which I think is the bit that makes this really nice, is, and this is going to vary a little bit for your browser, but if you're, if you're working in an IT or you're thinking about a career in IT, you'll be able to figure this out. So what you do is you go to settings in your browser. In this case, again, it's going to be Edge. I'm going to go to, actually, let me do this first. I'm going to go copy the URL, and I'm going to go to the settings, and I'm going to go over here where it says open Microsoft Edge with start page, and I'm going to go to a specific page or pages, and I'm going to put that URL in, and then I'm going to save it. And then what we can go do is, well, I guess, all right, so that's a little annoying. So with Edge, it looks like they don't open up the new tab with the start page, but on a lot of other browsers, you can have the new tab open up with the start page as well. So the idea is now we can go close that, and every time I come in here and I reopen up my browser, it's going to remind me that I have these three goals and I need to do something for that goal today. And it's remarkably effective. I've gained quite a bit of weight this year and the last couple of years, but using this, I lost, I don't know, like 25 pounds at one point, and then I started a company using this. Just it's a really effective way of doing things. May not be the right tool for you, but I found this to be a really quick, easy way to remind yourself, to get yourself in the habit of working towards your goals every day. Because for most of us, especially if we care about IT or we're working on getting a career in IT, you're going to be spending a bunch of time on a computer, and a bunch of time on the computer is going to be open up browsers and, browsing the internet and doing stuff like that. So if every single time you open up a new tab, it's like, yo, did you do the thing? Did you exercise today? Did you, whatever it is? That's pretty handy. So I hope that helps some of you. I hope that's a useful thing. It's just a quick little, kind of short little tip I thought might be helpful for folks on the new year. And thank you guys for watching. If this is the first time that you're checking out one of my videos, this channel is relatively new, but it's going to be talking about IT career stuff, technology stuff, things I'm interested in, and sort of tech tips and tutorials. We'll get into more of those probably in this upcoming year. And click the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd love to hear about what your goals are for the folks who are going to be subscribing to this channel. So if you put a comment down below on what your new goals are for 2019, I'd love to hear that. It'd be kind of interesting to see. Maybe next year we all circle back and kind of figure out where we are in terms of what we achieved. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great 2019. Have a great night. Have a great day, whatever it is where you're at. And take care of yourselves. Thanks so much for watching.